Perhaps this message has reached you at just the right moment, not because you were searching for it, but because your spirit has been whispering for protection. There are days when your energy feels scattered, moments when your thoughts spiral, and your body tightens even though nothing obvious has happened. You look around, and still you can't name what's draining you. But what if the attacks weren't loud? What if they were subtle, invisible? A thought planted here, an emotion hijacked. There, a heaviness that slips in when no one is watching. You're not imagining it. There are forces, people, patterns, frequencies that seek to pull you off your path. Not always malicious, sometimes just unconscious, but real. The ancients knew this. They spoke of flaming arrows, of shields not made of metal, but of faith, focus, and daily spiritual armor. This is not about fear, it's about remembrance. You are not helpless. You were born with an energetic blueprint designed for protection. But it must be activated. Today, I'll guide you through 5 sacred shields, time-tested rituals, energetic strategies, and vibrational tools to help you protect your field, restore your mind, and walk your path with clarity and sovereignty. Take a breath, come back to yourself. Let's begin. They don't see it because it doesn't bleed, but the mind is where most spiritual wounds begin. Every thought you entertain is like a doorway, and when the mind is unguarded, tired, anxious, distracted, it becomes fertile ground for what the ancients called flaming darts. This term, first used by mystics and echoed in sacred texts like Ephesians 6, wasn't just poetic. It pointed to something real. Energetic invasions, unspoken judgments, emotional projections, spiritual dissonance that strike you not in the body, but in your inner dialogue. It's subtle, a single doubt planted, a memory replayed without your permission, a fear that grows louder when the world is quiet, but you are not. Defenseless. The first layer of your armor is awareness. The second is ritual protection. Here's a simple practice you can use anytime you feel mentally vulnerable, scattered, anxious, or exposed. In less than 60 seconds, pause, close your eyes, breathe in deeply through your nose, hold for 4 seconds, exhale slowly through your mouth. As you do, imagine releasing static, fear, interference. Visualize a soft golden bubble forming around your head, expanding gently to surround your entire aura. Silently affirm, "My mind is sealed in light. No thought enters without my permission." This is your mental seal. It doesn't block life, it filters it. So only what is aligned, loving, and true reaches your inner sanctuary. You don't need to fight the darkness, just stop feeding it with an open gate. I used to believe that prayer was enough, that if I just spoke to the divine, if I just asked with sincerity, I would be protected. But something kept happening. I would pray and still feel drained. I would ask for peace and still carry anxiety. I thought maybe I was doing it wrong, but the truth was gentler and deeper. Prayer opens the heart, yes, but without a daily energetic shield, it also leaves you exposed, like lighting a candle in a windstorm and wondering why it flickers. Prayer is a sacred request, but shielding is sacred responsibility. Modern spiritual psychology confirms what the mystics already knew. Our energy field responds to conscious intention, especially when paired with consistent ritual. Here's a practice you can do in just 3 minutes each day, before work, before sleep, before entering the world. Stand or sit quietly. Inhale deeply. Visualize golden light descending from above your head, like sunlight streaming through your crown. Let it fill your body. Then imagine this golden light expanding outward, forming a mirror-like shield around you. It reflects all negativity. It absorbs only truth, peace, and guidance. Whisper, "I am surrounded by light. I am protected by clarity. I receive only what is mine by divine right." You're not blocking the world. You're aligning with a frequency where only what's meant for you can reach you. This is not fear-based shielding. This is conscious spiritual hygiene because your light deserves to burn without interruption. Some people don't knock, they just enter, not physically, but energetically. They ask nothing, yet take everything, and when they leave, you feel heavy, foggy, or strangely agitated. These are not monsters, they're often just wounded souls, unaware of the weight they carry. But make no mistake, their presence can distort your field if you don't set clear spiritual boundaries. These are the energy vampires, not always malicious, but draining all the same. Can also be spaces, crowded rooms, digital noise, ancestral clutter, anything that leaves you feeling less you after being there. And here's the spiritual truth you speak of. Without energetic boundaries, your spirit becomes a sponge, soaking up what's not yours, forgetting your own frequency. Here's a practical act of energetic self-respect. Before entering any emotionally dense space, a meeting, a family gathering, even social media, close your eyes for 10 seconds. Visualize a reflective shield like a golden mirror surrounding your body. It reflects all energy that is not aligned with your peace. Whisper to yourself, "What is not mine shall not enter. I walk in clarity. I remain in my center." This is your boundary in action. You don't have to argue, explain, or defend. Your energy field can do the talking if you train it to. Somewhere in your being, you already know how to protect yourself. You've done it before. Instinctively avoiding a room, suddenly craving solitude, feeling the urge to cleanse. But instinct is only the beginning. Ritual is what gives instinct roots. There is a practice passed down quietly through time, shared in whispered prayers, kitchen remedies, and the hands of those who healed without words. It's a visualized shield, not of armor, but of energy drawn from earth and sky. Here's how to do it. Stand barefoot, if possible. Place one hand on your heart, one on your belly. Breathe in deeply and feel your feet connecting with the earth. Strong, stable, ancient. Visualize a bubble of light forming around you, drawing power from below, earth, and above, the cosmos. Let this bubble gently expand, not just around your body, but your emotions, your thoughts, your entire aura. Add a sacred element and burn sage, hold a plant, or sprinkle a little sea salt near you. These are ancestral tools that ground and purify. This isn't superstition, it's neuro-spiritual regulation. Modern studies show that rituals like these activate the vagus nerve, reduce cortisol, and restore coherence to the nervous system. And on a soul level, they remind your spirit, you are connected, you are supported, you are not alone. When done regularly, this ritual doesn't just protect, it recharges your shield with the memory of who you are. You wouldn't leave your door unlocked each night, so why walk through life with your energy field wide open? Spiritual protection isn't a one-time act. It's a rhythm, a discipline, a love language to your own soul. Without daily care, small cracks appear. You feel more tired, less inspired. You absorb moods, fears, and doubts that aren't even yours. And slowly, you forget where you end and the world begins. But it only takes a few minutes each day to rebuild your shield, to anoint your field with intention, to restore the sacred boundary between you and what doesn't serve. Here is a 5-minute daily ritual to keep your energetic armor strong. Cleanse, light incense, Palo Santo, or even rub your hands with sea salt and water. Let it clear what doesn't belong. Seal. Close your eyes and imagine a cloak of light surrounding you. Strong, yet soft. Anchor. Place your hands over your heart and say, I claim my space, I protect my peace, I walk in the power of my presence. Add a sacred object. Wear a small metal mirror, a natural crystal, or a handmade amulet. Not for superstition, but for symbolism. These items remind your energy field that it has backup. Spiritual armor isn't heavy, it's luminous. And when you wear it with devotion, the world begins to treat you differently. Not because you've changed who you are, but because you've remembered how sacred you are. You don't need to be a master healer or a mystic in the mountains to protect your energy. You just need remembrance. A return to the sacred. A few minutes of devotion each day to say to the universe, I am ready to guard what is mine. Let's revisit what you've received today. You discovered the invisible armor and how breath plus intention can seal your mind in under a minute. You unmasked the silent mistake, trusting prayer alone without daily energetic ritual. You learned to spot energy vampires and how to reflect their influence with grace. You tapped into an ancient practice, a fusion of earth and spirit to recharge your field, and you claimed your daily armor, a 5-minute act of self-respect that keeps your soul radiant and protected. Now, a gift for your spirit. I am the guardian of my own energy. I protect my peace with sacred presence. I welcome only what honors my soul, and I release all that does not serve. That's all it takes to shift your field. And if this message resonated, trust that it's no accident. Maybe you're one of the few meant to carry this shield and help others remember theirs. Like, comment, or share this with someone whose light deserves protection. Your presence matters. Your energy is sacred. Let it be guarded with devotion and love.